this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Here's Wilson. Incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And now it's 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. They'll lock into the grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This is Carson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and we'll still get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Gotta go. Shoot quick. There. 14, Friday.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
So right down the field.
And Dixon, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On on second down. Here's Wilson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. From the gun on third down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
First down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Flushed out right, and that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They run it with Carson. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Wilson on the keeper, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Out to kick is Janikowski. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have it.
Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now it's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 25 yards for the touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Let's see what he can do.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
Got him shaking.
Frank Clark in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On 2nd down, Wilson. He's got it complete, Mike Davis. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Third and 2, now Wilson. And this is
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker.
Give me that user.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Over the middle, Jerron Brown's got him. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 6 there on first.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
Offense is quick, and here we go.
Passes and they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
The deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Wilson from the gun on third down.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm going to toy with him
The Seahawks are going
real
to
quick.
take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
For shits and giggles. Fourth and 14.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
14.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh, my
And he's
fuck.
going to go down again. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go get it right here. Come on.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The 30, 20. And he will take this one
Pick
home.
6, baby. Let's go. 3 users.
Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. Have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
Things for
interception.
different teams.
See if we can go
Different teams
2-0
have
in this
different ways
head-to-head
of doing it.
series.
I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
three-syllable word.
syllables, yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Short underneath.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on.
They don't
as
know what to
force
do
another one
now.
to go
Let's
around.
go.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Completes it to Dixon. He's got
Take the
this to
field
the
goal. You
30
need the
before
points.
being taken down. And now we won't see a
Take
play
the
on
field
first
goal. You
down.
need
We're going to
the
get a
points.
timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Wow.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Take the points, bro. Just take the points.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He hits Baldwin right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Eluding the pressure right, and it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now Wilson. Flushed out right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Just pump that shit.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Sneak my running back out the backfield.
To throw is Wilson. To throw on 2nd down. A dump off for Davis. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it through space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So from Seahawks territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the tight end, Vanette. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Let's get the running game going.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What the fuck is Chris Carson at? God, oh. Yeah, right here.
Now Wilson looking to throw on second down.
Good move.
Gonna get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Frank Clark in there to get him. His second sack now of the afternoon.
Because if anything, I'll take field goal out of this. But we gotta try something.
Play action. It's Wilson.
He's there. He's there.
As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back
Give them
now
credit
in
for not leaving the
Seattle,
game,
Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And Janikowski bangs it through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have recovered.
Shouldn't have did it. Shouldn't have did it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. This is caught.
Easy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Easy.
Doug Baldwin, 42 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. Janikowski adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out to kick is Janikowski.
Shitty kick.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Seahawks. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
Play
I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what is symptomatic?
Symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now Wilson on first down. He's got a man. It's just tight end. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. It's caught right side. Dixon. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Let's go.
He dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Oh, good ball
This is going to be
shit.
caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Vanette, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And
the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a lot.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it.
There's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly. And getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Let's take the ball down.
Out to kick is Janikowski. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now it's Carson, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
14, running.
They go play action now. Wilson. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Let's go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Stop this pass.
That one goes for 24 yards. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
We'll try this. Let's go lock it or ball one.
Wilson wants to throw it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out fumble. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally coughed it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that going back and watching tape and being able to say we're that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep in the Seattle territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. And even 40 yards. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
What?
It's caught, block it.
What the
Another
fuck
nice
is
gain,
that
16
shit?
yards there and a 1st down again. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Again, Wilson. Flush to his right. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Go ahead,
he was going for the
run.
tight end, Nick Vanette. And it's 2nd down.
Pick out of this. I need a pick.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Trey Madden taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson to the Seahawks. Now Wilson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means I had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Out to kick is Janikowski. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a
Give me
flag
that.
down.
That's K.
Let's check in with our referee.
Zogo Gaming, baby.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Right back to him on 1st down. And room there to work it inside the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Here's Carson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Nick Vannett, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out to kick is Janikowski.
Looks like we're going to exit this game with a 41-19 win.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
What are you doing, dude? You're not even running out play clock, bro.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Oh, wow. This kid's really going to make me wait a whole play clock just because he's trying to make me quit. They'll call a timeout every time he gets down to 2 seconds.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Wilson on second down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Ready for one word. Be ready for one word.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further.
Greatest content ever. A kid trying to make me quit. The 41-19. Won't hike the ball. Makes me wait all 30 seconds. This is great.
One last shot for Wilson.
1 second.
Incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I give this kid props, but not anymore, man. Let's just get out of here.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Well, guys, this is going to be it for my live stream. Give me a follow at Zogo Gaming. Have merch coming soon. Streaming COD, Madden daily. New videos posted to the YouTube. Follow Zogo Gaming on Insta. I appreciate it, guys. Here we go. Oh, he punted it out of bounds.
Boomer. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.